love you. I'm proud of you. I really am. And
All right, good morning, y'all. So, I don't know, I just wanted to sit, talk to you. You know, I just wanted to talk about, you know, how beautiful life is. So, like right now, I appreciate, you know, everybody just telling me like, yo, Sheldon, you've been doing a good job and this and that. And, you know, reality is none of this was really easy. You know, nothing was handed to me. But at the end of the day, I'm still working hard. And I still get a lot of my answers through the universe, because a lot of people ask me, how do you do it? You know, every time I make a decision, I sit there and I correlate it through my head, and I get a lot of answers from the universe. Is it a good decision? Should I do it? How would this work? At the end of the day, I never ask what if. What if can be you know, one of the things you shouldn't have to ask. You know what I'm saying? If it happens, it happens. Like me, I live off faith. You know what I'm saying? I always have hope that whatever I'm going to do, all the time. You know, you have to live off hope. You have to manifest anything that you want to say, anything that you want to do. A lot of times I used to sit there and be confused, and I always live by this quote. I always tell myself 30 is like the new 20, you know, and let that sink in. Because I think a lot of times, a lot of people always just assume, okay, I'm 30, this isn't going to happen. I don't think like that. You know, you really have to learn to reconstruct your mind, your thinking, who you want to be around. Make your circle smaller. You know, all little things like that matters. You know, me, like right now, a lot of times even right now, but a lot of times I go out for walks and I just enjoy the beauty and everything. You know, a lot of people look at me like I'm crazy, I'm weird, this and that. But then once I learn to stop caring what people think and really just love myself, you know, like I'm in nature right now. No, honestly, the grass, this and that, you know, like, even put it like this, when I was in Florida, it's crazy and that's ironic, but when I was in Florida, I didn't want to be around a lot of people. You know, I sat there and I was on the ocean, like on the beach, you know what I'm saying? And I really just enjoyed it, and I got in touch with nature. I'm noticing the beauty and the birds. I'm noticing the beauty and the people. They just smiling, you know, they happy. And I was just like, wow, you know, I actually have the same thing when I got back home to Michigan. And oh my God, it was just gorgeous. And so I sat there and I was sort of like sun gazing. You know, I closed my eyes, trying to get answers. You know, what do I want to do in life? You know, what's the next step? So with that being said, that's when I opened up, I found the opportunity, got 2 vending machines, you know, and I was just, you know, I like I said, I was just living in the present. A lot of times we can't really live in the past, can't really live in the future. See what I'm saying? So when you live through the present, what's going on right now, you have to learn to just enjoy what's going on right now. Don't focus on the future. I think that's how the universe works. It's okay to set goals. When you live through the future all the time, like, just say, okay, I want $1 million, so I'm gonna work and bust my butt. Okay, that's a cool goal, but you have to learn to live in the present. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen to the birds, understand what's going on surrounding you. Just recently, once I started waking up, I started noticing different things. Like, I think I saved probably like 4 people in car crashes. Like, what's the chances of that? Every day I see 1, 2, 3, 4 on the clock. I learned that I'm empath, Libra. My wife don't understand how you know, I care for people so easy. I don't understand either. I told her, I said, it's just me. I have a heart for people. You know, I give everybody a chance. My aura, I just have a good aura. You know, and certain people just connect to me. And I always had sympathy for a lot of people. Different things was going on. If I could, man, I help the world. You know, but I learned that I can't do everything my own self. My brain stay moving. It stay going. Like right now, it stay moving. At the end of the day, I live off faith. I live off, you know, God. I live off this universe, the beauty, everything we have right here. You know, we have to learn to just appreciate. You know, here go another example. When I went to my son's football game, everybody in the crowd, literally, everybody in the crowd was on their phone during halftime. I think it was, no, everybody was just on their phone. It wasn't, well, it was halftime, but I sat there and I just noticed. And I was like, wow, a lot of people don't even just enjoy the weather. You know, watching the kids. Like one of the ladies, her daughter was cheering right in front of her, and the girl was just staring up at her, and she was like constantly on her phone. I'm just like, wow. We have to learn to, you know, put our phone down sometimes, and learn to basically, like I said, just live in a moment. You know, every day. You tell that loved one, maybe somebody you met, just tell them I love you. You know, that I love you can go a long way. You know, I'm quick to give a homeless person some money. I don't care what situation you're in. You know, I'm always there to help. You know, whether it's knowledge, whether it's, because you never know, it can go a long way. You know, never live in the past. You know, because how can you look forward when you always live in the past? It's like, it's the way that life works. You cannot live in the past 24/7. I know it's where it's okay to think about, but you can't just live and expect to move forward when you're always stuck in the past. You know, you always have to learn to just set goals, achieve it, write it down. You know, once I started learning these type of things, I've been more like happier. I think it's amazing. You just see what I'm saying? Like, I'm out here and I'm loving life and I enjoy it. And every day. And I think what's pretty awesome is I always, I am always the same person all the time. People love me. You know, when I work at FedEx, everybody on my route loves me. Whether they having a bad day, I'm like, hello, how's it going? You having a great day? Yes, sir. See what I'm saying? So when I step in a room, I always want everybody in that room to feel my presence. I'm gonna be the loudest one in the room. Hello, how's it going? I may not know you. I seen people who would stare at me and they just like, you know, who's this guy, this and that. Well, my hat fell off, but I don't care. You see what I'm saying? Nobody's gonna ruin my day, because at the end of the day, if I continue being myself, then people tend to follow. You see what I'm saying? They love me. I took one day off. People, they realized, it was like, wow, my FedEx driver, is that really important? And towards every time I leave and somebody do run my route, they are always get bad stories and this and that and this. You see what I'm saying? So I appreciate everything that life throws towards me. I think there's reasons why something happened. I feel like a lot of times it talks to me, you know, life. And why did I meet this person? And why I didn't meet this person? And now I'm big on, if I meet somebody, I can just read the energy. I don't know why. I know when somebody's bullshitting. I know when somebody's being real, when they're not being real, when they true, where they fake. You know, if they a snake, whatever. Okay, I learned that. It's different type of people. But I surround myself around, you know, more people. So if I want to be a millionaire, or if I got goals, I'm gonna surround myself around them type people. Okay, I think that's the problem with a lot of people too. They surround themselves around, how can I put this on? Okay, so everybody want to be a rapper, right? I get it. Everybody want to go to the NFL. What we need We need more people to be lawyers, doing more positive things. Everybody is not gonna be this top 10 rapper, this and that, or go to the NFL, and you know what I'm saying? That's just a slim chance to none. You know what I'm saying? Some people are blessed, some people not. Continue to work on your dreams if that's what you want to do. Instead of being a rapper, you ever thought about being a poet? You know, writing books. You know, use that talent. Everybody is not meant to be rappers. Then you live a fake lifestyle, and then you got the youngins that look up to you and want to do the same thing. Everybody can't be the same, can't do the same thing. That's just not, that's what it's programmed to do. You see what I'm saying? We need more positivity. We need use your brain. Like I said before, nobody taught me how to do vending machines. I'm still learning. Everything that I learned is through here, or it's through YouTube, or I put 2 to 2 together. See what I'm saying? Nobody taught me how to drive a car. And then look at me right now. I already got my chauffeur's license, and I plan on getting my CDL. Okay, that's the difference. Nobody's going to give you anything in life. See what I'm saying? You have to learn to get more in touch. If you have answers, get in touch with nature. Nature is the best thing ever. I'm telling you. Notice the beauty in everything. Everybody is going through something. I learned that everybody in life is going through something. You know, nobody life perfect. You know, everything that's on Facebook, Instagram, social media, like 9 times out of 10, them people on there they hurting. You see what I'm saying? They trying to go viral. Everybody want the same thing. You know, the only thing I wanted when I went viral on Facebook, only thing I wanted when I went viral on Facebook, and I was doing the Rugrats and a painting and this and that. Nobody gave me, I ain't know how to paint. I've been drawing like my whole life. See what I'm saying? And I guess maybe I was speaking into existence. Okay. And I was sitting there wondering, I actually told my wife, I said, only thing I want to do is just go viral. I never asked for 24,000 followers. It just happened. And the only thing I said was, I looked right at my wife, I said, man, I just want to go viral. That's it. I don't care about this clothes, this and that. And I just kept speaking into existence. You know what? God was listening. And that whole time he was listening. And it's crazy because I say don't listen back, you know, don't always live in the past. But it's crazy how now that I think about it, he gave me all that. That's the only thing I wanted. Right before the vacation in Florida, I was sitting there wondering, like, man, what are passive ideas that I want to do? And I couldn't think of anything. I was like lost. I was like, man, what is something that nobody else is doing, like in this area like that? You know, I'm young, I'm 30, you feel me? I got a beautiful family. I need to more think. The opportunity came around, and I said, it's crazy because I was just reading books on this. Like I said, when COVID-19 happened, you know, most of you know, COVID-19, I was sitting there broke. And I remember, shout out to Lamel, he got me a plane ticket back from California. Some shit didn't go through with my job when I was out there in California, and I wanted to head back. I ain't had now $1, no money on me. And that right there actually changed my life. And I told myself, I said, you know what, there should have been no reason why I was broke. See what I'm saying? So that was like an eye-opener. So that whole year, 2 years, you know, my wife like, hey, come in the room, come do this, let's chill, let's watch some movie. No, I was reading. I was like, what stocks? What's this? What's that? And everything was just coming to me like answers. And I'm just like, oh, I just learned that. I just kept learning and kept learning. And I always wanted to learn something new. I don't know why. I just always wanted to learn something new. Like, what is something, like, I had to learn to put myself in uncomfortable situations. My whole life, I was always told that I was dumb, ugly, so I always had that same mentality of living in the past. So now it's like, okay, I'm not that same, you know, Sheldon. I'm growing, I'm prospering. Life is amazing. You see what I'm saying? So you can't always keep doing the same thing. See what I'm saying? I'm noticing the beauty in everything. I'm noticing the change. Yes, this world is shifting in different dimensions, like shit we can't even see. I know this, but it's like when you a chosen one and you follow under God, like it's like more, you have no sense of even being worried. Like I already know what my what I'm supposed to do in life. I already know it, you know. And so now that everything's coming, nothing's easy. See what I'm saying? So Yes, you can pray. God's going to be there with you, but you also have to learn to put in the work as well. And whatever you do, manifest it, put in work, and he's going to be there with you. And if it doesn't work, it's for a reason. You know, my buddy Miles, he went to North Carolina. We best friends. He already know it. Shout out to Miles. And somebody asked me, they was like, oh, are you mad that Miles went to North Carolina? I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I was a little hurt. I was like, dang, man, I just lost my dude. He's like a brother to me. And then I had to sit there and think. I said, you know what? I'm not even upset. They was like, why? And I said, because it was destined to happen. He came in my life for the right reasons, and I came into his life. I came into his life for the you know, the right reasons as well. And it was destined to happen. It was nothing I can do. You see what I'm saying? So if something happened, you had to learn to accept it, and it was for a reason. And understand it, the reasons why this or that happened, or this, and then you would sit there and you would get upset, and you'll want to fight, or you will want to have so much anger on the inside, and you constantly thinking, like, I've been there, I already know it. I was there when I was at my lowest. So yes, I do have you know, I ain't gonna say I'm balling, but I'd say that I'm keeping my head above water. But I still want to grow, and I'm going to grow. See what I'm saying? Like 30 is the new 20. I'm about to hit 31 this year, and I'm going to grow. I promise you, I'm gonna grow. So like I'm gonna say this again. So when my kids see me buying assets and they see all the positive things that I'm doing, 9 times out of 10 they're gonna want to do the same thing. I keep it real. I don't baby talk my kids. I let them know what life is like. Dad, why can't I get this? Well, I'm gonna tell you this. Dad only, his check is blah blah blah. He only have so much of this left. Okay. After I get done paying this, I only gonna have $10 left. Okay. Maybe next time. You see what I'm saying? So you always want to keep it real. If dad or mom don't have it, I want them to know that dad goes to work every day, mom goes to work every day. We do what we got to do for you guys. So everything we teach them in life, it only go better for the next generation. We can't live like, once again, in the past, want to be like our mom or dad, because 9 times out of 10 they will want to see you doing better. Your parents want to see you do better. You see what I'm saying? They may not say it. They may not say, oh, you know, I love you, or I don't love you as much as you probably tell somebody. But you got to understand, back then it was different. Okay, 9 times out of 10 maybe their parents didn't do that. You got to think it's different generations, because their parents and their great grandparents was hard on them because they were slaves, or they was, you know, hard workers to build that foundation for you, or whatever circumstances it was. See what I'm saying? So sometimes we're built different, but at the end of the day, one thing you can do is be there for them. Be there for your kids now, in the present. Learn whatever your parents taught you, and I'm telling you, this is the best thing for the next generation. Because guess what? When your kids have kids, if you tell your kids all the time right now how much you love them, 9 times out of 10 your kids going to do the same exact thing with their kids, and they go tell them 20 out of 10. See what I'm saying? Every day they be like, dang dad, why you keep telling me I love you? Dang dad, why you know what I'm saying? So I be in my kids' life because I realize that's my purpose. Not even my kids, people. Okay, now check this out. Now, yes, I'm in my kids' life and this and that, and I try to do the best I can. I ain't even gonna sit here and say that I'm the perfect dad, this and that. I'm in their life. They well taken care of, because I bust my ass. So all the shit I didn't have, I give it to them. Honestly, I promise you. And I'm trying. Okay, now I don't live on the past where I didn't have that much knowledge, but I'm focusing on just the present and also the future. You see what I'm saying? It's a difference, because I had to learn to balance, take time with my kids. Like right now, let's go to parks, let's do this and that, let's live in the present, but also slowly work on the future. I don't want to put everything towards the future. I don't want to work 70 hours out the week. See what I'm saying? Like right now, God gave me the stability because I've been there. I worked them 70-hour days, open and close. And then I had to leave a job because guess what? I said this, I said, no, this isn't what life. I already knew that even when I was in school. I already said that. I said, wait, that's why I never liked school. And I already told myself I didn't want to go to college. I just said, so we supposed to work and work our ass for 20, 30, 50 years and then die? I was like, that don't make sense. See what I'm saying? I was already getting answers. People thought I was weird. I was crying a lot as a kid. You see what I'm saying? So I used to, because I was just weird, I used to, you know, zone off and this and that. You know, some people know, zone off when I was in elementary. But a lot of times my brain was just, I was already waking. I just didn't see it. I thought I was just that weird kid. I get it. I've been there. But like I said, so my job is to be there for my kids as far as right now, right? Set something up for them. Okay, be there for my kids, and when they have kids, I won't, because at the end of the day, put it like this, you don't even know if my kid's gonna be the president of the United States. You know, I don't know if one of them gonna be like the Nipsey Hussle. Okay, I don't know, or Jay-Z, or maybe it's their kids. So you guys got to understand, when you feeling down, don't ever feel like life is over. I've been there. I'm telling you, I was in the slums of the slums at one point, you know, where I was borrowing money. I was you know, trying to figure out, calling 211, trying to figure out how my kids go eat. I've been there, but I never looked backwards. I always figured out a plan to never let it happen again, and then I took off from it, and I got more in touch with nature. They talking to you. Your ancestors are talking to you. You just got to learn to listen, notice signs. Okay, there's nothing you can do. The way the universe works is there for a reason. Learn to smile, stop being angry, change somebody's life. See what I'm saying? Somebody say, hey, how's it going? You talk to them, you let them know you are in the room, his presence. You see what I'm saying? And you let everybody know, like, you was put on this earth for a reason, and they go feel your aura. You know, we need to stop trying to be like the wrong people. I mean, yes, the devil and evilness is real, this and that, but we're way more powerful. Everybody need to just learn to get more in touch with yourself. Listen, the answers, you know, have faith, have hope. You know, love your loved ones. Tell them how much you love them. Appreciate the time you do have. Don't roll your eyes and walk out the room. Be there for them. Be there. Love them. It's not all about buying stuff. Kids and family, they love memories. Learn to be there. Cherish it. Tell somebody you love them. Hold their hand. They want $1.50. It's okay. I'm an empath person. This is just me. I have my duty. Okay, so I don't want to make this video long, but just understand, you're not the only person that's going through something. We all are. We all fighting battles that you can't see, you know, and God fighting stuff that, you see what I'm saying, that we can't even see in the great beyond. I love it. Angels, and life's just amazing. But every day you wake up, you be that same person. Try to work on yourself, okay? That's the biggest thing. Work on yourself every day. I don't give a fuck who says this or that. Like, we was born into sin. God love us. Repent. Do anything you have to do. I'm telling you, he's listening. He's going to be there. Talk. Have that relationship with him. And yeah, just work on yourself. You're the only person that can change yourself. But other than that, I'm signing out. It's a look at this. It's beautiful. If I could right now, I'll run. But actually, I'm in flip-flops. But anyway, yeah, other than that, man, you guys have a good one. Make sure you like this, subscribe, do whatever you can. Show some support. All right.